Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Welcome to Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch and YouTube right now. And guess what time it is, Tom?
It's a live call.
Call the show!
What's the number now?
1-844 Tom and Dan.
Say what?
1-844 Tom and Dan.
Say it again, please.
1-844 Tom and Dan.
I didn't write it down.
1-844 Tom and Dan.
That time I wrote it down.
It's live call day with Tom and Dan.
Yes,
First
yes.
caller, line one, Mike B's on.
Let's
the-
go
on the
live to
phone.
Mike B. What's going on, Mike B?
Not much, guys. How are you guys?
Pretty good. So what are you up to today, B?
What'd you
It's
do?
my second day of vacation.
Hey, what is a Mike B? What does Orlando's leading vegan chef do on vacation?
Basically just clean my house and hang out.
Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. You need to
Not
talk
much
to Tom
of a
then.
vacation,
That's what I do.
man.
You need to talk to Tom then, because see, Tom,
Yeah,
when Tom
you
goes
need
on
to-
vacation, he goes to Hawaii volcano.
yeah. You need the Hawaii volcano.
He goes a wife rocketing down a mountain.
yeah.
Snowmobile.
Where's the adventure,
Yeah,
Mike
there's
B?
no adventure in this. You did the Dan. That is not a vacation. You did not do a vacation. The Dan is my wife, or excuse me, my daughter. Oh my God, Freudian. My daughter's at dance so much that I'm just gonna stay at the house and die.
You need to spend your vacation time working hard on adventures.
No. I work on adventures all damn day for the vegans that eat at my place.
Yeah. Give him a plug. Give him
That's
a plug.
called working.
Yeah.
And then, there's a difference between working and adventures. I don't know.
Work is my adventure.
I
Tom.
like that I've seen some of the creations he comes up with, you know. Give where you work a shout out if maybe one of our listeners is vegan and wants to swing through and get some of Orlando's premier vegan cuisine. Where would they find you, Mr. B?
Yeah, you can come on down to Dharma Southern Chicken on Old Cheney Highway. We're open pretty much every day of the week.
Tom
you get
and
to
I
some fine vegan vittles. It's mostly like vegan chicken sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah, it's vegan. Just think good vegan chicken sandwich and you'll be just fine.
Old Cheney reminds me of Dick Cheney.
Yeah, I know. And then and then it makes me want to go Old Dick, right? It makes me want to say that.
No, and then that reminds me of, was he the guy with the magic? Oh, no, that was
No, that was Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney.
Are you done with Mike B? Okay, bye, Mike B. We love you, buddy.
I had a complaint.
Okay, go
please.
ahead.
All right, please. You have the line.
Yeah. So yesterday, my wife and I, first day of vacation, we're heading on over to the Salvation Army to do some discount thrifting because on Wednesday it's cheaper than the rest of the week.
Okay. Again, another thing that people don't normally list as on their list of adventures, but I like it. Yeah, also, $5 sushi day in Publix. Andrea's dad told me that.
Yeah, I love buying things that people threw away. All right, go ahead.
Stop. Why are you being mean?
Well, Dan, side note, we also did $5 public sushi afterwards.
Yeah, you have
so.
to do the $5 public sushi because how else are you going to put more diarrhea into the diarrhea pants you just bought at the Salvation Army?
How do you
Exactly.
value something that someone threw away?
I know.
It seems hard, right?
Yeah,
You're like, this
You
should.
have to lower your levels, right?
You should pay me to come get this stuff away from
Away from you.
Yeah,
And then you should shoo me away.
Yeah. These people just threw this away because you were closer than the dump.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry,
we have
go ahead.
another caller on the line. Please hold the line, sir. We'll get with you momentarily. Mike B., what was your complaint again?
So anyways, there's a gentleman, I guess, dropping off like an elderly person. So he parks right in front of the door.
I hate
Super
it when
normal,
people
happens.
drop off the elderly. You should park and have to walk just as far as I do. You don't get dropped off anymore. We're stopping that. Sign legislation for it.
Well, anyways, in probably the 10, 15 seconds it takes for this guy to stop and let this woman out, another older gentleman stops right next to him to complain and tell him he shouldn't be stopping in front of the doorway like
it's a slow
that.
complaint.
And now they have effectively blocked the entire lane.
Yeah.
And now nobody can go through because this old man is just so dead set on telling this guy that he doesn't need to park there that now no one can move through.
Yeah, no, this is why Tom says path of least resistance, right? I'm going to eventually become one of those old men. You are not. You are not going to become one of those.
Yeah. See, Mike B, the problem is the place you're going. See, you know what I'm saying? It's not.
You need to go to a place where younger people go.
Yeah, also.
And faster complaints.
Places where people aren't buying things that other people threw away. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the number one problem and theme of this whole thing.
Two of the highest concentrations of old men slowly complaining are at the dump and the Salvation Army.
Yeah. It all revolves around
At what
trash.
age? At what age do you just decide that you need to be the complainer? You need to tell everybody everything
it's
that's
getting me
wrong.
now. I'm turning like Herschel from Walking Dead. Like, if you don't put a tourniquet around my legs at some point, it's going to get to my brain. Right? I mean, I do feel like that. I feel like it's coming to get me. I feel like it's coming to get you. Some days you have a full-blown complaint attack and you freak out about everybody in business.
But I just like telling the people that are otherwise having a good day and I'm trying to ruin it.
Yeah.
I guess that's what these old men are doing, right? They just want to ruin other people's day with their complaints. All right, Mike B.
Well, we love you, buddy, and good luck. Give the Dharma team some love from us, okay?
Will do, guys. Love you. Have a great day.
All right, you too, man. All right, we got another guy. Caller, did you hold through that? Thank you for calling a corporate time live call Thursdays.
I'm here.
So what do you want to talk about today, sir?
Today is my first day of MegaCon. Do you guys want to guess what my wife and I are dressing as?
All right. Oh, yeah. I saw that all online.
Yeah, well,
the BDMs are out there.
Well, based on your voice, it's not a man.
I'm going to go. Hold on. Okay,
on.
just give me. Okay, give me.
No, I'm going to get it. Super Mario.
No.
No, but we did that 1 year.
Okay.
I get points. I'm on the board.
Let me ask 3 relevant questions.
Oh, you're like that genie game that Maisie plays that guesses all my thoughts. Have you played that? Do your kids have that? Maisie has this Alakazam game that the thing steals all my thoughts. You can think of any person in the world and it'll think of it for you.
Is the character
Is
older than 1990
Oh,
or
okay.
newer than 1990?
That's good. That's a good question.
It's a pair of characters. One is from 1989, and the other is from 1997.
All right.
89,
okay.
89. You are Bigfoot, the monster truck, and your wife is
Oh, I
Gravedigger.
thought you meant from Howard Stern.
the MegaCon people aren't into monster trucks. That's the rednecks. So are they? You would think it would be, but there's no crossover.
No,
Like
it's the only nerd thing that is only for rednecks.
Yeah.
I
It's
feel
the
like.
redneck nerds.
Yeah, redneck nerds love it. Look
Yeah.
how big them tires are, man. That's physics.
Yeah. They also are into like tactical guns.
Yeah, they do like that,
There's
yeah.
the nerd gun people. Okay.
Hold
Is
on,
it in the
89 and 97 is what you said, right, sir?
Have these characters been in movies?
No, but they are on TV.
No.
All right. Okay. You are.
Okay, hold on. Is this character a cartoon or real life?
That's a great question.
Live action.
Live action. All right. 89.
Live action.
BJ and the Bear. You are a white, long-haired trucker, and your wife is a chimpanzee.
That's 70s.
So that was
That's next year.
What about some characters on TV?
Give us one more hint.
Real life.
Give us one more, a decent hint. See if we can get it.
Their former boss pooped on someone's head.
Oh, okay. It's wrestling. It's
Their former boss pooped on.
89.
Oh, so you're doing wrestling.
Sergeant Slaughter and Sting.
No.
No.
Give up?
Well, just
Yeah,
tell
we
us.
definitely give up because if we don't give up, how would we ever end the best radio segment we've ever done on this show? So yes, we got to go ahead and end it.
My wife is dressing as The Undertaker, and I'm Kane.
I like that. All right, so you made your wife dress as the Undertaker, which is a pretty cool flex. I feel like.
What'd she wear? Like a big black
Yeah.
duster and.
Pretty much, and she's got black leggings, but when we meet Mel Gibson, she has to change out of those because you can see it from behind.
Hey, this guy's got jokes. I love it.
All right, what do you
can see your pee from behind.
all right, sir. We got another call.
Yeah.
Have fun at MegaCon.
Yeah, have a
All
great
right,
time,
bye-bye.
man. All right, bye-bye. All right, hold on. Oh, God, we lost him. Oh, God. God.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
That's
Okay.
fine. Just
Yeah,
keep calling
We're
in.
fine. We're fine.
Let's talk MegaCon.
Everything is fine.
I think today it starts, but the VIP is just later on in the afternoon. I saw that.
Yeah, I think Christine's out there. We have a friend out there, Christine. She asked if she wanted to call in the chat room yesterday, and I said, yeah, call in. We'd love to talk to you.
So you dress up and you go out there and you just walk around and
Kind of show off your creations, I think.
take pictures, talk to people, look at all the booths, maybe see Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Tell him,
You get a picture made with him.
hey, thanks for calling. Who's this?
Hey guys, it's DeBerry Joe.
Hey, DeBerry Joe. What's going on, buddy? I just put another caller on, too, so just hold the line. We're with DeBerry Joe right now. What's going on, man? What you doing?
I'm making Bubba Burgers right now.
You know what? Let's talk about Bubba Burgers.
All
I'm
right.
glad you brought this up.
They suck. They're terrible.
You know what? I disagree. I like a good Bubba Burger because you can eat like 5 of them at a barbecue.
And you could tell.
Yeah, but they got that pink slime.
No, you got it. Okay, so how are you cooking it?
I like to bake them.
Bake them. You bake your hamburgers? What are you, an old lunch lady? No, dog. You get me baking your. Oh.
I do it in a cast iron, but it's easier to. It's just easier, like clean up and everything.
You're like an old cowboy. You get a cast iron out and you throw a bunch of burgers in and just put it in the oven.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty awesome. I like that. You turned me around on it.
You're usually when people food prep, it's with healthy food.
He's just putting a case of Bubba Burgers in a cast iron skillet and just putting it in a 500-degree oven until it's cooked and then eating all the meat.
I like food prepping, like chili dogs and other cheeseburgers.
I've been wanting to talk about food prep. I need to do a post on the BDM page about I want you guys to start showing me your food prep, good and
Oh,
bad.
dude, we talked about that before. Remember the hobo packets?
Yeah,
where
good
you
and
just put
bad.
a big mash of everything in the. I'll do that soon, and I'll show you a picture.
Okay, my dad and mom. Thank you for calling. That's a great, excellent phone call. Did you ever do hobo packets? Did you ever do we called them poor man's dinners?
I've done them for camping trips before.
No, we did
where
them.
you
We were
wrap-
so poor, we did them in our house.
Okay.
We're camping. You would get a piece of aluminum foil, and my mom would make like hamburgers. But my mom, growing up, I don't know if anybody has had this, but like when my mom and dad made a hamburger, it was like a ball of meat. It wasn't like a flat patty.
Yeah, because
The McDonald's hamburger, the flat patty, like my dad thought a flat pattied hamburger was like, well, that's obviously not a hamburger.
because
it's
that's a meat pancake. Yeah.
What if you are my dad reincarnated? Because that does sound like something he'd say, you know? And my dad also loved pancakes.
Yeah,
but he
because
doesn't want meat pancakes.
Because our father's generation,
What a thick burger.
they would get ground beef and make their own hamburgers.
Yeah,
they were
they're
pre-made.
Pre-made hamburgers are for the weakest people on
Yeah,
the planet,
yeah,
man.
that's for millennials
Yeah.
like myself. Like, I get the pre-made. I want to cut.
That was not a thing for me. Like the idea, like I remember, like it may have been even your house that I went over one time, and you bought the package with like the quarter pound, you know, the roundos in the package, and I'm like, whoa! It's like looking at a magic trick.
Yeah, next generation veggie burgers. Well, I was the last generation of regular meat.
I think we're
But
back. I think it's coming back.
yeah.
Smash burgers are everywhere, right?
Yeah. But that's our generation. They like that. They're like, they smash it down.
Yeah, smash it. Make it look flat like a pancake. Thanks for calling a Corporate Time Live Call Thursdays. Who's this?
Hi, it's Alex. First, in response to DeBerry Joe, Bubba Burgers are kind of bad. I like to get the Terry Bradshaw burgers out of the frozen aisle.
Do they have Terry Bradshaw brand frozen hamburgers?
You got to enjoy Bradshaw Farms. Eat Terry's beef.
I will eat Terry's beef. I will eat that. Doesn't he have dementia or something, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, depression.
yeah.
It's depression, I think.
Is it
I think
depression?
I think he takes the same. I think he's on Lexapro like me or something.
Okay, yeah, but also
I'm Baldwin Terry Bradshaw.
there's been some videos of him like forgetting where he was and like what he was talking about.
I did that this morning. Like you told me to do something in here, and I just stare at my computer for a couple of minutes.
The good thing about Bubba Burgers is you could tell they're done when it looks like you spit some sort of
Bubble
loogie
gum.
on top of it.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
The pink slime comes up from the top.
It looks like saliva is on top, like a little puddle of spit.
Yeah, like it's a puddle of water and fat congealed.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
those when you're cooking. But did you have anything else about Bubba Burgers?
Not about Bubba Burgers, but hey Tom, I got a ticket on Howell Branch the other day, and the BDM sticker didn't work, so pay my bill.
I think you should pay. How much was your ticket for?
$172.
Ooh, for what? What'd you get it for?
Speeding, doing like 63 in a 35 on Howell Branch.
God.
Oh, I thought you said eating at first, and I was like, eating? I've never heard of that.
I drive on a Howell Branch all the time. How do you go 63 on Howell Branch? I guess north of Cimarron, right?
Yeah, no, it was down by 1792. You just gotta, haul ass.
All right.
Yeah. My car hauls ass now because it's driving for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just hauls ass everywhere now, like really fast.
Well, it goes the speed limit because it knows
it
the
goes
speed
faster
limit.
than the speed
It
limit.
does?
Yeah,
Well, I thought it was
very.
programmed.
Apparently, there's no rules for my car now. My car can do whatever it wants.
What is it? A program to the speed limit of the road
it
through
goes,
GPS?
No, sometimes I have to turn it off. I'm like, I was like, it's too crazy.
No. It's just, you are thinking it's crazy.
They
It's going
just
to speed-
changed it. They just changed it. It used to have chill, standard, and then assertive. Now it has chill, standard, and hurry. And when you put it on hurry, it's like, and it's like changing lanes like manic.
Yeah, but how could it go faster than the speed limit? Wouldn't they be liable for that in some way?
Because you opt into it. Like, I'm the one that's offsetting it. Like, I tell it, like, how much of an offset do I want on the speed limit?
Are you telling it to
and
go
I
faster?
go to the max.
And it'll push
Yeah.
itself past the speed limit? That's crazy.
It'll do like 12, 14, 15 miles, over the speed limit. Yeah, absolutely.
Huh. You would think that they would program it in so that it wouldn't go
Well,
past.
they did. It is in there.
Oh,
I
but
just have it turned off.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah,
I want to go fast.
Yeah.
But it is a little scary sometimes.
I forget that you can go in there and mess with the actual settings.
Yeah, I
and
mean, it's
then-
my car. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I can. But I guess the weird thing about it is if they did want to shut it off at any point in time, I guess they could, which that's kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was like some
And the
sort
CEO of my car
lawsuit.
company's not doing good things. I mean, he's kicking up some dust.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
Anyway, so back to MegaCon.
Yeah, man.
It's the whole weekend, right? And
Yeah, I think so, but like I don't.
it's at the convention center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Have you ever been? I've only been one time, and
I've never even been.
I just walked the concourse one time, and it was too much for me. It's not for me. Those things are not. I don't do crowds that well as it is, and it's just not something that I typically would enjoy. But it does look. The thing that I like is that I wish that, and you can find these on YouTube and sometimes on Reddit. I like it when they have click-throughs where you can go and kind of see. I like looking at the things that people build, the costumes, and how creative they get. And I like when they use technology in them. Butler does that. Our friend Christine does that. It's cool. It is cool. It's artistic.
It's a smart business model in the fact that you rely heavily on the participants that actually pay to come to the event to add to the atmosphere, which draws more people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it does.
Like all the people that dress up, make it the event, so you go there and then everybody's dressed, everybody has some sort of different theme, and then that's all part of the entertainment. So it's like the people that are paying this business to go to the event are providing entertainment for all the paying people too.
And I think it's even better than, like, I like the people that go and what they create better than the panels or the reveals or, like when they, get cast reunions back together. That's great. Don't get me wrong. But I like it better when there's a camping scenario, and you'll know what I mean by that. I like it when you see the guy who, like, normally he just works at Modern Plumbing. He's a great plumber. But on the weekends, he really likes to game with his son, and they created a Final Fantasy outfit. And his Final Fantasy outfit is so big they had to rent a U-Haul trailer to get it to the convention center. And then the dad puts it all on, and then they're walking around, and they're like, oh, yeah, we just spent every weekend for the last 2 years building this.
Yeah,
that to me is super cool.
It's the gun show for nerds.
Kind of, but I think it's more impressive than that because the gun show people aren't creating the guns. A lot of these people are the real artists.
I'm just saying it's a whole convention of like-minded people, and they all go there to congregate with each other.
Yeah.
And they turned it into a bigger event than even the event itself.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it's a difficult event even to maintain, right?
Because if no one dressed up, then it wouldn't be MegaCon.
Correct.
It would just be, a convention with not that much. Like, what adds to everything going on are the participants.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I think so too.
Because the panels and stuff they do, like I'm sure some are good, some are bad, but I've never really heard the main motivation of most people going out to this thing as like they really can't wait to see this particular panel. You know, they add to it, but it's like most of them just want to dress up and go and be involved.
Yeah, we got a lot of friends in the chat room that are going. We got our buddy Randy in there. He says his wife and son are going. He's got to work. A lot of people like head out. Like I think you're right. I don't think it's any of the stars. Those are great. And I do think they're a bit of a draw, but I think most people that are going there really want to go to show off what they have.
You know, do they have any like anime? I'm sure there's a ton of anime.
Oh,
right
tons.
there.
Yeah.
So like my sons that are in the anime,
They'd lose their minds.
Yeah, like
because some of the people that like are there are going to be dressed as some of their favorite anime characters.
Yeah.
You know, all of that stuff.
From Dragon Slayer and whatever
One
else we watch.
Piece and all that. Like even like Maisie's
and
friend,
and the booths they'll sell anime stuff
and original art and you should probably get a. I mean, you get a pass. Take the boys out there.
So I could either tell them about this and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
I like this.
Or I just not mention it and they just go about their
I do
lives.
that a lot. Yeah.
Until they request it from me.
Yes.
I'm just
then
gonna.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait this one out.
Yeah.
Because one day they'll be like, "Take me to MegaCon."
Oh, Christine's in the chat room. She said, I check into a hotel today, and I'm meeting Todd McFarlane. Wow, that's really cool. Todd McFarlane of Spawn.
Okay. The actor from Spawn?
The creator.
Oh, creator of Spawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she says there's a whole floor for anime. Yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. I'm kind of getting back into anime just because you mentioned it so much with your sons that I've gone back and started watching some of it. Let's see who we got here. Thank you for calling a Corporate Time live call Thursday. Who's this?
Hey, this is Rich, the UPS guy.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much. You guys wanted me to call in?
Yeah. Well, how's your day? You working? Delivering that Chinese garbage?
Yeah. A bunch of it. It's super exciting.
Yeah, remember the Postal Service announced yesterday that they were going to stop receiving stuff from China, but then they just stopped there. They're like, no, we're false alarm. False alarm. We'd have to. Nothing would be coming into our country if we did that. We'd have nothing to do.
So what's your day like as a UPS driver? You get up, how early you have to get up, and then when do you end your day?
I get up at 3 a.m. and I'm up in Titusville, and I go down to Rockledge, grab a truck, drive to the airport, and then I sit at the airport and wait for the planes to come in, and then I bring the airs back to our center, and then I start my route at 9 a.m., and then I work until 3 or 4. So about a 12-hour day.
Holy.
Too long.
Yeah, that's a hefty day,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I hope you
yeah.
get paid very handsomely for that.
Oh, yeah, get paid a lot.
Good.
I'm on overtime right now.
All right.
And you're calling us on overtime.
What
Yes,
is-
get 'em. Get 'em.
Yeah. I'm on break, by the way.
I love it.
Let anybody know.
Yeah, of course
who's
you
listening.
are. I can hear you. I can tell you were on break.
Do you bring your own lunch, or are you allowed to like drive and eat your lunch in like the McDonald's parking lot in your truck? Because I never see UPS drivers sitting in their truck eating.
Drive it right to Rachel's. Go inside and get a steak dinner.
You're going to laugh at this because I go to the Wawa in Cocoa, which is like the DMZ at like 4 in the morning, and man, oh man, there's police everywhere. Every morning there's somebody crazy in there.
Oh yeah, Wawas. We didn't know this when we were
Yeah.
getting Wawas, but Wawas make 7-Elevens look like 7-Elevens look like libraries now. Like when you go to a 7-Eleven,
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
There's never been a normal time at a Wawa. when I go in there.
Wawa is the only place in Central Florida I know of that have the one of the biggest selections of beer. All the coolers are locked tight. I've never been into one. They keep them locked.
You know what? It's
You can't get in there. They have to keep it locked because the
No.
zombies will steal the beer.
7-Elevens realized
Yep.
a long time ago, like if 7-Elevens could put those pigeon spikes on the brick like area in front of the 7-Elevens where people like the bums sit and stuff, they would.
Yeah.
But they screwed up with that. But Wawa, they came down from the north. They're like, you know what?
Seats would be nice.
We'll put some seats
put
so
some
people
tables
can
out here.
congregate in front of our area.
You know what we need here? We need a table that a grown man can lay on while he's saying the alphabet and pooping his pants.
Yeah. I take my
And it's
family
got the
up-
little holes in the seat to where the
Yeah.
bums can just pee right in there. And
Yeah, you can hose
drop
it
down to the ground.
Yeah, you can just hose
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down. Just hose it down.
But not only the bums, we'll invite the police, the UPS drivers, the yard guys.
yeah.
Oh my God, the
Yeah.
yard guys, they'll love it. And while they're getting their breakfast, and so
Everybody standing there holding a tiny little ticket, staring at those poor people that are in there making those sizzlies, and everyone's mad as hell. So mad.
I've never made eye contact with anybody in
Don't.
those stores.
Don't.
If you make eye contact, they're like, "Hey, what's up, young blood?"
Yeah.
And then
Don't.
I'm older than this guy.
Don't say
And,
young blood either. They'll drag their balls right over your sizzly. Don't do it.
so
And then I got to explain that I don't carry cash.
Yeah.
So.
And don't even get me started on Hoagie Fest. When it's Hoagie Fest, you can't even get in that place. Thank you for going to Wawa. Thank you for your service. I don't know how you do it. I'm 7-Eleven man.
Sir, I want to talk to you about an awkward situation that now has arose with the delivery drivers. And what
Go
it,
You get too much stuff delivered. That's your problem.
what it is the
What it is?
sometimes I'm out front of my house, piddling around with
You're
something.
out there with your
or
weight bench trying to show up for the neighbor kids.
I'm watering some plants, or I'm sitting on my front porch or whatever, and then the delivery man comes, Amazon, UPS, whatever it is, all delivery drivers.
Yeah.
They come with
This
the
is
packages.
where he insults you for calling our show, sir.
No. And so I see, and then back in the day, it used to be, considered manners.
Well, getting
or,
a package was special. Now everybody gets like 5 to 100 packages a day.
Well, it used to
Yep.
be helpful if I got up out of the seat and then walked over to the truck, and then as he came out, I'd be like, "Oh, I'll grab it," to save you
It's
from
an insurance thing. Don't do that.
from walking to my front door, right? So I often, when I see the delivery driver, I'm like, "Oh, I'll take it from you, so you don't have to walk all the way," because I'm in my driveway next to my truck. They save them 20 feet of walking. But they are like, "No, I have to take a picture of the delivery in front of your door. That's how we do it now.
Yeah.
So I have to literally put it in front of your door and take a picture.
Yeah.
I can't give it to you and
should
take
just-
a picture of
you
you."
should just Photoshop it and throw it.
So then I have to just, and then I realized, like I did that a couple times, and I realized.
Wait a minute. They have taken pictures of me before.
What, they take a picture of giving it to you?
Apple. If the Apple courier will bring you something from the Apple store,
Oh,
he has to
that-
take a picture too. But he'll just be like, no, hold it out, and I'll just hold it out, and he take a picture of my hands.
Okay,
he just
well-
took a picture of my hands.
All the delivery drivers are like,
It's all different. There's no standardization.
I have to put it in the front door and then take a picture next, whatever.
I think that's Amazon.
So now I have to literally just sit there and watch them walk all the way to the front door, put it down, take a picture, and then I feel like they feel like I'm rude by not helping them at all. But
No, they don't feel that way. They don't even know you're there.
So what do you have to do? Can you just give it to me?
Yes. So we have we have to take pictures as well, and we can put like front door, garage, porch, patio, drop box, any of that. We also have a customer button. So if you come up and grab the package from me, I just hit Met Customer, and then you're on your way.
All right.
Oh, that's genius. See, you got to go with the big ones.
But
you
how
gotta,
do
you got to go with the tried and trues. These guys have been doing it 150 years.
Do you just take their word for it that they live there, or do you just give it to whoever's standing in the front
I
yard?
would. I'd give it to anybody and just hit the button and on my way.
If whoever's around, they'll say, "I'll say I got a package for Bill Smith," and they're like, "Oh, he's not here right now," and I'm like, "All right, here you go," and I'll just walk away.
Well, that
Yeah,
seems like
that's what
it's
I would do, too.
There's going to be causing some problems. Don't you even?
But there's no paperwork. There's no paper trail of that.
Don't you look at the person, then look at the house, and then do your racist
Oh,
math
yeah.
to think of like,
You don't
do
look
they
like a
live here?
Bill. You don't look like a Bill.
yeah.
You look more like a Javier.
You just give it to whoever. I don't know. That system seems flawed.
If they're in the front yard or in the driveway, that's good enough for me. I've been doing this 30 years now. So.
Yeah, shut him down. I've been doing this 30 years now. Say my first rodeo, you punk.
In 30 years, what's the weirdest thing you've seen while delivering?
Oh, please say an old lady breastfeeding a tiger.
Now, I did have one time, like 20 years ago in Cocoa Beach, had a woman come to the door topless.
Yeah, that was the correct answer.
I've seen these videos.
Yeah.
If you search delivery driver.
Yeah, I've seen them too. You always got to put it through the pizza. Put it through the pizza box.
No, not that good. No,
wrong videos.
They do regular delivery drivers now, and then the
regular delivery drivers.
And there's a thing where like swingers, I am thinking it's swingers or like exhibitionists, they'll send their wife out there to meet the Amazon delivery driver, and then they
that's embarrassing.
Wait till you see what they do next.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, your wife's out there getting some fish tank rocks, and you're in a closet.
Yeah. Then the husband, the
You know,
husband's
she's out there
working,
getting like some stuff that you actually need.
Yeah,
you know, like some hamster bedding.
I feel like there would be no way I could perform in this kind of stressful environment. I'm like, well, what is this? What's happening
I'd be
here?
right there. Then I'd hear that stupid reverse sound on those Amazon trucks. It would ruin it for me.
I'm like, my truck's outside. There's.
I think he saw me. I think he saw me.
I know your husband's hiding in the closet.
Yeah,
I've seen these videos.
And it's also like, I know your wife. I know they don't sell that UPS outfit ever. Like, that's not even a real uniform.
So what do you make? 12-hour days? Are you pulling in 90?
More than that.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. You got a big TV?
Yeah.
Well, how big's your
Plus-
TV?
Yeah. So I've got a 75-inch TV, and I want to go to 85, but my wife won't let me.
I have an 85. I have an
telling her
85. You
about
won't be
your argument.
satisfied unless you go 100. I have an 85 as I stand.
I know.
You know-
I know. Trust me.
You know we all screwed up here, sir. Let me talk to you about it.
Talk about
because we all bought big 75s.
Yeah,
because
you have an 85.
No, I got a 75. You had the
Then
70.
then I have a 70.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God,
that's
sir,
like-
I lied to you. I'm sorry.
And then we all bought these a couple years ago, and we're like, look how big my TV is. And now there's 85, 90s, 100s. They got the
I
Costco
told you I
100.
saw 103.
But the problem now we're all stuck. Like we're stuck in our mortgages at the good rates. We're all stuck on our 75s, and our wives
Just
won't.
skip one. Just don't you get some sort of? Don't they have some program for forgiveness or something? Like, I'm an idiot.
No, but
forgiveness.
they still work, and our wives won't let us get the hundreds that we want. And because she's like, you bought that 75 for $1,200 2 years ago, and it works fine.
I'm
And
gonna
we're
start
like, oh,
leaning.
God.
I'm gonna start leaning on my ailments. I'm gonna be like, I may not have much time left. I gotta get a big hundo.
You know
what I mean?
Well, you're not. Andrew knows.
Pushing the TV off the stand and breaking it myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
God, you know what?
I tried to do that to a cell phone one time and it didn't work.
We need to figure out a way that we could. Because breaking them, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to breaking my TV.
So you hire like Jeff Galooly to do it for you. You gotta hire a thug. You need a thug.
Yeah.
Where can we find some thugs to break into our house and smash our TVs, and then we'll have to buy a new TV? This is a great idea for our. This is a new business for
Okay.
BDMs. We have a group of guys that will just go. We'll give you the
They'll
code.
break into your house.
No. We'll give you the code. You just wait until you'll know you'll be in the bushes, and I'll turn off my alarm, and then the thug will come in.
Yeah.
He'll go up the stairs. He'll smash my TV. They'll come out. When he's out, he texts me.
Yeah.
It's done, and then I lock everything back up again.
And to make it look real, he'll like rifle through my wife's panty drawer.
Yeah,
Just be
yeah.
like, this guy's a real pervert.
Some pervert broke in and broke my TV and skipped your panties.
Yeah.
This is crazy. What are we gonna do? Well, first we gotta get a new TV because the Super Bowl's in a couple of days.
Yes, there it
Dude,
is.
I'm telling you, this is foolproof.
Yeah, and I know the people that will do this.
DeBarry Joe says he's really good at smashing.
Okay, well, DeBarry Joe will do it.
You know, I trust him, and he's clean. He works clean. I've seen his yard work.
yeah.
This guy's a pro. He'll get in and out
Yeah,
with no
yeah.
monkey business. That's what I'm worried about is the guy that'll get in there and spend a little too much time sniffing.
Yeah. And he's skinny like a crackhead. So
Yeah,
people are like, oh, yeah, this guy
it
needs
looks
it.
right. Yeah, he had a Sailor Moon jockstrap on when he was leaving. Remember that? He wore it on the cruise.
yeah. All right, sir. Thanks for calling today.
Yep. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
You too. Enjoy your lunch.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Maybe we figured out a lot of problems today.
Sir, are you still on the line?
Talking to me, Dan?
I am. Yeah. Who is it? Is this Charles?
We're
Charles.
We're talking to you. Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, I'm Vince.
Oh, hey Vince. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
I was just 1 o'clock, called in a little late, and then you guys got busy talking to the Chinese trash delivery guy.
All right.
Yeah.
So how big is your TV, sir, and will your wife not let you upgrade?
Oh, no, I don't have a wife.
All right. No, why now? You're crazy. So you never been married? How old are you?
No, I'm born in '84, but actually,
Old.
your part, Tom, your part responsible for me having
being in jail, and I'm gonna kill you.
Well, come get it. I like challenging anybody who wants to kill me. I'll kill you first. Huh?
No, I actually, 17 years ago, I called in when you were still drunky, and you helped me.
No, sir. Let me correct you. He'll always be drunky. It's like the
Why'd you
Marine
have to
Corps.
say
No, it's
17
like the
years?
Marine Corps. Once you've served, unless you were,
Why'd you have to
kicked
say
out.
absurd amount of time before you just say a couple years ago?
Were you a child? Did you look up to a young Drunky the Bear?
He's about as old as I am.
I'm his age.
Yeah.
I'm his age. What are you talking about? I always have the Tom Ben moments, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not a lazy white guy, and I'm like, okay, I'm just logical. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, but,
all right.
So what did I tell you
I did what?
17 years ago?
So they did the monster Christmas thing, and I got on the line and told my little story about my daughter being kidnapped by her mother and whatnot,
Jesus
yada
Christ.
yada yada.
That's terrible.
And went to court and dealt with all that stuff, and I used the leverage that I was on the monsters, and I was trying so hard searching for my daughter, all that stuff to, get custody of her and whatnot.
Tom
and,
just wrote hero on a piece of paper. I'm not gonna let him. Yeah.
Don't mention that to the judge. Like, I called this wacky morning show trying to get this guy drunk in the
And
bear.
a redneck in a bear suit. He gave me the leverage and the confidence.
No. I said I called the Jim Phillips show, even though I was on the Monsters. I said the Jim Phillips
Smart.
show.
Oh, okay.
Smart move.
Yeah.
This guy knows.
Yeah, I was, but so because of that, and I got my last tax return for having all the credits for a child and everything. I became a BDM finally, and
Thank you.
Give me all a little bit of money a month.
Well, we
and,
appreciate that.
I'm a big fan of you too, Dan. I used to call in when you were with Drew and stuff, and I was underage, and you guys would hang up on me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too young to talk.
Yeah, we have to do that.
Did you get your daughter back?
No, yeah, I got her back like 6 months later, a couple of days before her first birthday. We did the whole split custody thing, but I had the edge because the judge I'm going to sound like Tom and just make a long, drawn-out story.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, everything worked out, and her mom basically never made contact with us, had 3 other kids, and didn't take care of any of them, became an ovary donor, and, I used my daughter as, I got lots of girls and used my daughter for that. Yes, I've been married, been divorced, never actually had a wedding, just married some random chick that I was whipped to. No, you could say the P word, right? I don't know, but yeah, just to be safe.
Man, we're flying right now. I feel like I'm.
You're freaking out, sir.
Yeah. I'm flying through a magic land right now.
Is your daughter 18 yet?
Yeah, she's gonna be in May, and I can't wait for to tell her to kick the curb because we are battling right now. I go back to diapers and anything. Oh man, dealing with the 17-year-old is just
tough.
Yeah, she gets a job. She thinks she's queen of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Next thing you know, we barely talk, and I find out she's had a boyfriend for a month.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For a month? Oh,
Yeah, I mean, that's you, Dan. You're gonna make
No,
you.
don't talk about it.
You're like,
No.
I wish Drunky the Bear never helped me.
Look,
You made him laugh. You made him laugh.
Thank you.
You don't understand. That's how much I have thought about that. I'm like, God, I would have never called. I would have never.
Oh man.
That's literally the thought that came to mind with all the stuff we've been going through. And I mean, she's not a bad kid, but
No.
17 years old, you want to be I get it.
Yeah.
It's just she lies a lot, and that is.
Uh-oh. Gotta
pet
shut
peeve
down the
of mine.
lies. Yeah, the lie. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, and it's just she lies just because she doesn't want to get in trouble for getting her way. And I mean, we all did that, but I'm very attentive to it, so
Yeah.
I catch her in all the stuff.
Sure.
And she's, it's just, it's a pain. But, yeah, so.
Well, I'm sorry, and we appreciate you listening.
Let me ask you a parenting question,
It
sir.
sounds like actually, if you're getting to the
Yes,
finish
sir.
line of 18, I think you're okay, man.
that's how I'm feeling, and I'm not a grandpa yet. She's not pregnant. I feel like that's a success. She graduated high school a few months early.
Well, you guys have a relationship, right? Like, you guys are not talking or anything. It's just sometimes you butt heads. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, we butt heads a lot, and, she just doesn't inform me of stuff, and I get it. I'm the dad. There's no mother in there, like, for her to tell all that stuff to. Now, she's got, my sisters and my mom
other
and
family,
whatnot, but it's not the same, and I'm a very hard-nosed parent that tried to, that's what I had to tell Tom. I tried to raise her with grit. I tried so hard. I mean, it was just like, you got to understand this and that. There's no Santa Claus. There's no this. I'm the one doing it. I tried all that stuff.
That's a hard go.
Once high
you got to
school
do that,
came,
Tom.
Once high school came, she got the iPhone, the bubble, and it was just, she disappeared. It was gone. I mean, the next thing you know, I'm getting hugs from the side because she's growing boobs, and there's no more tuck me in the bed. Then, because I've spent my whole life nurturing this child, I'm like, let me go adopt a kitten. I have this nurturing.
You adopted a kitten? Man, I'll tell you what, Live Call Thursday is lit. Is lit.
Why the hell do you adopt a kitten? What does that have to do with
What'd you
anything?
name the kitten?
Oh, my cat's name's Yoshi. He's 3 now. And he responds to his name. He sits. He's like a dog. So yes, you can train
Might
cats
be a
to
dog.
yes, Tom. You can say the cat's name and they will respond.
That's dope. I like that.
Sir, let me ask you about the Florida Wildman paradox. Here we go.
Okay.
We're
running out of time, so he might be our last guy, which I would say go out on a high note. This has been an awesome call.
This will be real quick, but I imagine that a lot of parents are struggling to handle their kids who are acting wild. But then
they call it wiling out.
Yeah, but then they think to themselves, "Well, I acted like this when I was
their
their
the chat
age."
room is saying that pretty much. Everybody's saying, "I did this, I did this, I did this."
And then so it's a paradox because you're like, "I don't want this behavior. You're too wild. Don't do what I did." But then you're like, "Well, I did it," and then my parents told me not to do what they did, and they did it. So what the hell are we telling our kids?
No, but I think that's the paradox is that what he's doing is the only thing he can do, and he's doing it right. But
he's not doing anything.
But all
They're
you can
still
do,
wild.
but all you can do is love your daughter. That's it. All he's doing. He cares about her and loves her. And look, she's gonna find her own path and do her own way, and also make some mistakes. But as long as he's there, if he weren't there, he'd be doing it wrong. But the fact that he's there, he's doing it right.
Yeah, you're completely right, Dan. I didn't leave the house 30 minutes ago and say, just remember, if you move out, you're not coming back. You'll have nowhere else to go.
No,
I didn't tell her that
that's
at
your
all.
daughter. No, you love her. Yeah.
But
I do, of course.
I know what you mean.
I do.
I know what you mean.
The problem with the Florida Wildman paradox is we all think to ourselves, man, I could have died hundreds of different times by making horribly stupid decisions.
Really bad decisions.
Like over and over. And I do not want my kids to die by mistake.
Yeah.
Because I look back at it, I was like,
things that can be
easily
avoided. Yeah.
I mean, like riding in the back of trucks.
Driving impaired is the number one, man.
Driving drunk.
Driving in the fog a couple days ago, I thought about that. My goodness.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm doing this now. I did it back then, but I wouldn't let my kid do that stuff. It's tough, but I don't know. I mean, just I don't have an answer. You do your best, and you love them, like Dan said, and that's it. I mean, kids are born a certain way, and they'll be what they are. It doesn't matter. Look at Tommy and Max, completely.
Yeah. But it sounds like we're all doing nothing, though.
Yeah.
We're not helping solve this problem.
What
did our parents do? What did our parents do?
Well, they didn't do nothing.
Be home by dark.
I don't think they even worried about it.
Nothing can be done.
I love it. There we go. We got to the answer. Well, we appreciate you calling, man, and we appreciate you being a BDM. We are running out of time. We got to get out of here, okay?
No, definitely. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Keep your head up, buddy. You're doing a good job.
Thanks for listening for so long.
He's doing a good job. I think he's in his feels today. He thinks he's not doing a good job. I want to be sensitive and say you are doing a good job.
Yeah.
It's just difficult, but you're doing a good job, especially if you're a single dad, single parents, single mom, single dad. That's hard as, I mean, I'm going to curse. That's hard.
Yeah. And everybody says like, "Oh, you're doing a good job, Tom," but I think about I could do better.
Yeah.
I think I could do better.
Do you think you could, or do you know you could?
I know I could.
You know
I know we all know we could.
Yeah.
We all can do better.
Oh,
but
the chat
it's
room
too
wants
hard.
to see my hair. Hold on, you guys want to see my hair? It's not impressive. It's just sloppy looking.
Yeah. It's getting
cowboy
long.
hair. Now I have hair that a cowboy when he takes his hat off because one of his friends has been killed. He's at a funeral. This is what I look like.
Yeah. The cowboy, old homeless man.
I have the hair of the old man from Home Alone. Look, Look, I got the duct tape.
The shovel old man.
Yeah, the shovel old man.
Old man shovel. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna do the shovel old man.
You gotta look like him. Yeah. He's scary.
Yeah.
But he's really the hero.
Well, that's me.
But is he?
That's me, though. Scary, but really the hero.
We never really found out what he did. I mean, he could have,
I looked it up.
It been inappropriate.
Pedophile. He was a pedophile.
To old McAllister.
Yeah.
You got
any Let's end with this. You got any pedophiles near you?
I don't know. I never look. I don't know what good it does me to know that there's a pedophile.
There's
down the
one
street.
right next door to me.
Yeah. My kids never even leave the house, so who cares?
I steal his cable. No, I'm kidding.
I never see kids out. Anyway.
All right, we got to get out of here.
All right, we'll see you on Monday.